Anita, your favorite diva, and I'm back. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Let the diva know you stopped by. Make sure you subscribe if you like the vibe. If this is your first time here, welcome and welcome back, Diva Squad. So I give it 3 out of 5 stars. It knew what it was, and it delivered just that. I'm doing a trailer reaction. Here on Anita the Diva's channel. We're going to go ahead and get into Married to Medicine, the reunion.
Please say married again. Say married.
Married to Medicine.
Married. I'm going to start saying like y'all married.
Married to Medicine.
Married. Yes, Baltimore, Maryland.
Say it.
No, say how you say it.
No, say it how you say it.
Married.
Married.
I'm saying
it wrong.
You just had your accent.
Married to Medicine.
Married. I love it. Because when I watch, it's so funny because when I watch Love and Marriage DC and I hear that accent, I'm like, oh my God, that's Nita. I'm like, that's Nita right there, her accent. Like, I love it. I love that shit.
I hate my accent.
I love it.
I hate it. I wish I had
love it.
What do you call it? Moochie, Miss K. I wish I had that accent because
the New York accent?
People love it.
Girl, yeah, I love New York accents. I love that shit.
Don't nobody. They like NOLA.
Love
like NOLA. They like New York. I feel like people call DC people out and like, yeah, we got your accent, but we don't like it though.
I love it. I don't mind it at all. I love accents.
I don't like it. I wish I had something different.
Embrace it, baby. Embrace it.
Different.
Somebody don't lick me.
All right, so we about to do. Okay, so.
Oh yeah, this reunion was on and popping.
Sweet Tea went around and putting on people's doors. Dr. Heavenly, after she had her baby.
Ooh, messy
girl. Heavenly don't care. If y'all don't know by now, Heavenly don't give 2 fucks about anything except her daddy. Her daddy looking good. Daddy. Didn't take no offense to her shenanigans. Daddy. It was hilarious. I was just like, girl.
What?
Did y'all like to say
hilarious? Oh, find me a DC man so I can Baltimore man so I can hear that accent. I love it.
Did y'all like the set?
I did like it. I thought it was pretty.
Okay, I'm looking at a wide view. I guess it's okay.
It's cool. It's cool.
They got all the charcuterie boards. Charcuterie boards. Now, what I will say, y'all, is that some dresses filmed better sitting down.
Yep.
So you have to understand that if we're doing a 3-part reunion,
yes, ma'am.
Do you want to look better sitting down in the clips, or do you want to just
That's a good point, Nita. I want to look better sitting down.
Yes. So when I was looking at that, I was like, ooh, Toya, that dress didn't work out for you.
Not as much.
It didn't work out for you. I think Phaedra dress worked out really nice for her. I think I had Heavenly as best dress. But I did not like it sitting down. I don't know why I didn't like it sitting down, but I just didn't like it sitting down. I think it was that green drape that was hanging on the side.
Okay.
I don't know exactly why. Simone, I just didn't like nothing about Simone. Simone was a chop. I don't know about Sweet Tea.
I think Simone looks very pretty. I liked her hair.
Yeah, her hair was cute. I will say I like her hair. Yeah, I love the dress. I love Heavenly's dress standing up.
Yeah.
But sitting down, it didn't do nothing for her. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Not saying that she looked bad, but I'm just saying,
Yeah, I
like
get it.
sitting down, I didn't get it. I didn't like Jackie sitting down. I did like Phaedra sitting down.
Mm-hmm.
Quads, like girl,
I liked it. I didn't mind it.
Sitting down, her dress was okay, but her hair was a chop.
I liked it.
Her hair looked like a fucking bird's nest. We'll get into it because I got a close up picture that we can see. It looked like a bird.
Not a bird's nest, Nita.
Yes.
You taking it too far, Nita.
A whole fucking bird's nest. And that's my Taurus sister.
I agree with that.
I love me some quad. Don't
agree.
talk to me about quad. I love me some quad. But girl, that hair was not it, baby. So
sorry,
I didn't like Toya's shoes. I think sweet tea, sour tea, Long Island iced tea. I think she looked too old. I feel like she did not dress her age. I'm not saying that she looked bad or anything like that. Her face, her makeup, and then I don't know. Every time they put the camera on her, she was fucking frowning her face up. So
yeah, but her makeup and hair look pretty.
Yeah. So I was just like, okay, so whatever. So did we get everybody? Oh, girl, Dr. Alicia, girl, you just need to go because ain't nobody even.
I mean, she wasn't there yet.
Oh, she wasn't there yet.
No.
Oh, she not even. Oh, okay.
No.
Damn.
Did you not watch part 1? She was there. They're gonna bring her in later. Remember, we didn't even know she existed.
Okay, so look, this is a more close-up look. I think, baby, when I tell you heavenly, that motherfucking face and that hair was late.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Oh my God.
She looked good. She looked
heavenly. Good. I'm telling you, I told y'all she was like my best dress. Standing up, but sitting down, like I felt like it didn't flatter her. I don't know. But her makeup and her hair,
yeah.
Girl, she did that shit. Okay, so Phaedra sitting down. How you feel about it? It's a lot. It feels like a Candace number where you're doing a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
Just a lot. It's a lot. And child quad girl. Let me move on because I like my girl quad. I ain't trying. Listen, look at what Sweetie got on. So half of her corset.
Yeah, now that I see it, I don't know.
The other half doesn't have something. And then you remember that raggedy, dumbass train at the bottom.
Yeah,
I'm kind of confused. But like I said, makeup, hair, it's fine. Makeup and hair is fine. How you feel?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm over it.
Toya, like I said, I like the dress standing up. I mean, I kind of like it sitting down, but I don't know. I don't know. I think I might be a little biased because I did not like the way Toya behaved.
Let's get to the tea. Let's get the fashion.
Girl, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't like the way she behaved. So
yeah, let's get to it.
I just can't. So what'd you think about Andy? Andy looked like he was going to an interview.
Yeah, this wasn't my favorite look of his. Usually he does a better job outfit wise. Wasn't feeling it.
Yeah, he looked like, we casual out here. I feel like low key, that's how they feel about the black girls. And I'm gonna need you to step it the fuck up, even with their salaries. I'm mad that these Potomac girls, these the medicine girls, these Atlanta girls are not getting paid the same wages that the white women's.
Who said that? Who said that? Who?
It's obvious.
No, we can't say that.
These girls are broke.
Who?
At least Potomac.
Who?
At least Potomac are broke. Ashley said she couldn't even pay for her fucking Audi. Audi? I can pay for an Audi. And
the situation is so convoluted, so I wouldn't even use her as an example. But them bitches get paid a nice coin. I know Atlanta does, and I know Married to Medicine do.
I don't know who's
ain't nobody saying. I'm just saying. I'm saying it's not equivalent because these girls are not giving that they are on the same salary as these white girls. Okay, so I know y'all see a little difference in that whole thing. Same thing with colorism. Y'all don't see it. It's all right.
Let me just make this point. I
It's
don't
a
think
disparity.
I don't think, hold on, let me speak. I don't think it's a race thing. I think it is a class thing because Married to Medicine has always been treated differently than the Housewives franchises. So including the black girls. So yes, like
Boobs only cost
it's
$6,000. They don't cost much.
Did you hear what I said?
No, I'm talking to Monique.
Okay, so what I said
Oh shit, your name is Monique too. I'm talking to Monique 69 way.
So what I was saying was I don't think it's a race thing. I think it's a Bravo thing in regards to Married to Medicine has always been treated differently in an unfair way compared to the Housewives franchise. They've always been they're the redheaded stepchild of Bravo. They're the most underrated show. That's really the best show on Bravo. They've always been kind of gotten different treatment, even down to promoting the show, promoting the season. They've always gotten different treatment, unfortunately. So I think that's where the issue lies with me is I need y'all to step it up and give them the respect that they deserve. Because again, this is one of the best shows on Bravo. No, it's not the Housewives, but they brought so much. They brought so much to the show. And shout out to Dr. Heavenly. Shout out to Carlos King. I don't care what nobody said, whether you like them or not. They helped bring eyeballs to this show this season. Everybody thought Phaedra was going to do it. Phaedra didn't do shit. It was Carlos King and Dr. Heavenly that really helped to bring eyeballs to this season of Married to Medicine. They were on the blogs almost every week, y'all. Almost every week. So I'm glad Married to Medicine is finally getting the recognition that they deserve.
Okay. So do y'all see Quad's hair up close? I mean, I see his tease and tassel. I mean, I guess. But do y'all think y'all think it looks good?
I don't look that great. Like you said, it is giving bird's nest a little bit.
Okay. So, Phaedra, look, this is an internet name that Phaedra has.
For
Phaedra is a lie, and the truth ain't in her. And so we get into this whole thing, and that's what I don't like about Heavenly. Did I say that? Yes, bitch, you said it. And we have the beautiful beam footage to show it, and that happened. And so yeah, that whole thing, like, I feel like they blew their wad on Phaedra. Phaedra did not work out the way they wanted it to work out. And listen, that is what it is. I don't know what I was trying to convey with this particular slide. So Andy was like, let's play a game of guilty, not guilty, or something like that.
Yeah.
And he was like, so where's Apollo? And I guess everybody was like, I'm so mad I didn't get my my notes for this. But I know where I need to go in. I got my rants, but this shit I ain't got. But Toya was the most vocal about Apollo not being there.
She was.
So now that we know that Apollo will be there, we may get him to speak to his absence.
Right.
So we'll see how that works out. So it's no point of
to be continued. To be continued.
Messy or nah? This was messy as fuck. Quad said because she heard the girls was talking about her. Like, she heard that she was the top of the conversation. So
and
she was. So yeah, no, like, what we doing? I felt like it was messy, but I felt like at the same time, Sweet Tea was endearing to it. Like I didn't feel like a bad vibe from Sweet Tea.
I think Sweet Tea put on a front because that night was already a lot. Remember, she had a whole breakdown. She and her sister got into it. She was crying. I just think Sweet Tea tried to put on a brave face, but in her head, she was like, "What the fuck is this bitch doing here?"
Yeah, because every time you see Quad come on the screen,
Sweet
they
Tea
show her, and she's like
screwed up. Her face is screwed up every time. Miss Quad, Miss
yes,
me, baby.
yes. So definitely, she feels a way.
Yeah,
but in this particular scene, I didn't feel like that. I didn't feel like that. So there's that. So look, that's Simone's face when she showed. Do y'all want to salvage the relationship? Now listen.
between the two of them.
Quad is out here fighting for her life. She is trying to stay on the show. She is trying to get her check. She is trying to get her monies. Girl.
She want her chick.
So she is saying whatever that needs to be said. Okay. And she's saying, yeah. And then now Phaedra fake ass is sitting up here like, well, I don't know because if I ain't cool with you, I don't want you to be dogging me out. Now,
well, she said that because of the conversation that was had with Heavenly, where Quad did allegedly talk crap about Phaedra and all that stuff. That's probably why she said that.
Yes, she was scratching and surviving good times, baby. And I did not like to see it. I don't know how much that check is, but the way Quad was fighting for her motherfucking life and on this, I felt so bad. I felt so bad. I was just like, God damn. And I already told y'all remember in my Wellness Wednesday, if y'all don't know, check it out on my channel. On my Wellness Wednesday, you go where you are celebrated, not tolerated. I had a situation at my workplace where I was in a situation where I had a new boss, but I had been there for 20 years. And then my boss retired. There's a new boss coming in. And then there was somebody undermining me and going to the boss and causing conflict. And it caused a big stir.
I know that feeling.
Yeah. And I was just like, I went to EEOC and I was like, I got a transfer. I went to another place. And because I had spent 20 years of my life there, I wanted to go back. But don't go back to places that don't serve you, that don't celebrate you. Don't do that because it's not going to be good. Quad needs to go somewhere else. She does not fit here. These women do not like you. Why do you want to be in a place where people don't like you? Like I've cut off a lot of relationships where people don't like me for whatever reason. I don't care what the reason is, but if I feel like you don't like me, then you don't like me. But I'm not gonna be sitting up here groveling. But maybe the money is good. You think it's the money?
I don't know if she was. Excuse me.
It felt like it was groveling.
I don't know.
Monique said scratching and surviving good times.
Quad always performs at the reunion. So that's to be expected. I do think she heard the feedback from the audience and just probably had time to process things. And she did owe an apology for certain things, but I really do want the ladies to hear her and not brush her off when she says there's things that y'all have done to me that's also hurt me. The issue is over the years, Quad does not always take accountability. She doesn't always, take accountability. That's just what it is. And so I think she needed, like I said previously, I think Napa was effed up. I do not like what they did to her. However, for me, I probably would have just led in with a sincere apology, tested the waters, and then followed up with, hey, but there are things that have hurt me as well. But then again, I also feel like the Quad just can't win with some of these ladies. Like, I just feel like some of them, they've already made their mind up. They're committed to not liking her, and there's not much that she can. I just don't. It's just, I don't know. The real, let's be real. The real issue is Dr. Simone and freaking Toya. Like, and the thing is, the crazy thing is like they try to point the finger, but my thing is, both parties are guilty. You guys are mad at each other, really at the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
God hasn't done anything worse than what Toya has done. Like, y'all both
Right.
have thrown daggers. Just, it's time to call it a truce.
Right.
Call it a truce. Neither of them are victims. Quad has talked shit. Toya has talked shit. It's just, call it a truce.
Right. And the thing is that Heavenly, she said, if she didn't say not one thing right, she said that that's nothing for you to be. She said to Dr. Simone, that's nothing for you to be mad at Quad at.
Exactly.
She said that. I was just like, she was like, well, but what she's doing is what Ashley is saying Arena is doing. She's picking a side. She said, this woman has cooked for me. She's did this for me. Her husband has did this and all of that. And
basically, my loyalty lies with Toya, and Toya will be upset with me if I forgive Quad and become her bestie again.
Exactly. It's crazy. And
it's just so lame.
Yeah, like she said, she was like, she didn't even do nothing. In the way that her mouth, the way, we'll talk about that. Hold on. The way that they were so mad at her.
It's just weird. It's just weird.
Like, look at Toya was like throwing daggers with her fucking eyes at Quad. And I'm just like, she gave you a genuine apology. She talking about it's convenient. So Toya, Ashley, can nobody do nothing right for you? She's that person. Toya is the Ashley of marriage medicine. We talked about it even with her husband. Her husband can't do this right.
Let me say this to be fair. Everything I stand behind everything I just said as far as they both thrown daggers and they should call it a truce. However, I understand partially why Toya is upset with Quad. And I think Dr. Heavenly, someone said it, and I was like, damn, that's a good point. Quad repeated publicly rumors about Toya cheating on Eugene. While it was not right that Toya said that Quad slept with her contractor, it doesn't carry as much weight because Quad is single. Toya is a married woman. So yeah, when you start saying, oh yeah, I heard you're sleeping with somebody in the neighborhood. Yes, I can see how that can cause friction in your marriage, friction in your home. You have a right to be upset, but I don't like the victim mentality that Toya has because again, over the years, you have thrown daggers at Quad. Your hands are not clean. So to sum this all up, I think they need to just freaking sit down and call a truce.
Yeah. I agree. It's like both.
And it's not fair that Toya is holding this over Simone's head because the truth is Dr. Simone and Quad had their own friendship independent of Toya. So how can you now come in and say, I can't reconcile with Quad? I was friends with Quad for years. I don't think it's fair to put that on her. I just don't think it's fair. I don't like when people do that. It's like people just want to have enemies and have a clique and have a team and have sides. And that's the part about this that I don't like.
Right.
The clique.
I mean, I get it, but I don't get it.
I don't get it. Like Heavenly said, that has nothing to do with your relationship with Quad. That shouldn't stop you from being cool with her. And it's just weird.
Okay, so let's go ahead and talk. We're going to jump back into that vitriol, because I still got someone to talk about. But we talked about this whole thing about
hold on. I'll be right back.
Toya not contributing to the Med Gala. So her not contributing to the Med Gala, tacky, just like we call her tacky Toya. She want to be a rich white bougie woman. No, I'm sorry. You can't do it. You can't do it because why? Because you're always gonna be tacky. So this whole bottle service thing and her donating wine when the thing was, it's a sponsorship type of gala, and you have to sponsor with $1,000 or more. She didn't even provide the $1,000. Listen, you want to be bold and bougie. Shout out to Carlos King, but you're not. Because at the end of the day, you're tacky. Okay? You're still the person that wore the Pro Wings from Payless, and it keeps on shining through. It keeps on shining through. Bitch, but nothing about that. You were not giving rich black woman energy. Nothing. Nothing. Do you hear me? Hear me and hear me well.
Whew.
So
We went in last week on this topic already, y'all. So we went in last week.
all right. Simone is Toya, with Heavenly is Jackie. Girl, and you saw how Jackie, listen, let's go ahead and get there. Jackie was basically like, are dentists real doctors? We revisit this. They did this whole little thing where they were revisiting old throwback clips.
Yeah.
And girl, Jackie, before this face, she was like, she was not feeling it. And it was a no. She doesn't look. Andy was like, yes, her feelings still stand. But because Heavenly is such a good friend on camera, I guess Jackie had to oblige. You know how that goes. Yes, Tacky Toya.
Tacky Toya.
Oh my God. Let's see, where are we going next? Now, baby. When I tell you, I said I'm about to be ranting, and yes, Monique is yawning. I know. It's okay. It's all right.
I know I'm gonna yawn now. One thing I'm gonna do is yawn, baby.
It's okay.
Everybody.
It is okay. But what I'm trying to say to you guys right now, I think I'm going to do a video on it. I think I have a thumbnail and everything. I was already going to talk about this because I experienced this in my childbirth journey, story, or whatever. Like the doctors, like I was admitted on August the 7th. And I did not give birth to my son until August the 10th.
Damn.
And I was sitting in a bed, and my son's heart rate, they had me all hooked up to the things or whatever, and his heart rate kept going down. His heart rate kept going down. They was like, oh, Miss Brown, go on, turn on this side. Oh, turn on to the other side. I'm like, I can't get no fucking sleep because my son's heart rate, I don't know what is going on inside of me, but I don't know if he wasn't doing the contractions well, he wasn't doing anything well. However, I was just like, what do you mean? Just having me turn. If my son is not getting oxygen and his heart rate is going down, why the fuck do you have me doing this? I was just like, give me a C-section and get him out. I want him alive. I don't like.
So you felt like you didn't get
I swear, I feel like
certain level of care. You didn't get their proper level of care and
I did
respect
not.
and understanding and compassion. That's very
I
true.
did not. I felt like they just kept on saying, move to this side, move to that side. And I'm just like, girl.
Because
So,
who the hell is in labor for 3 days?
so what is 3 days?
Is that
72? 72 hours that you let my son, and then you surprised that he has autism now. He's been diagnosed with official autism. But when I was sitting in a hospital trying to give birth and things wasn't moving the way they were supposed to move, y'all didn't do what y'all supposed to do. And I had to start screaming at somebody. They was like, oh, okay, Miss Brown, we're gonna give you an emergency C-section. Bitch, you should have been did that. Y'all the doctors, not me.
God dang, man. So upsetting.
Right. It's just crazy. I'm sorry. I just kind of went on that tangent. But what I'm saying is that, like, what she's saying is that Black women are over exaggerating. But no, y'all dismiss us. Y'all sit there, and then next thing you know, like, I swear, when I had a C-section, of course, so I was there for like 6 to 7 days for my recovery.
God dang.
And I had to walk around that hospital. Do you know how many roses that was hung upside down? That meant that somebody in that room lost the baby or lost the mother or lost some. I was sitting up here like, why is all these roses up here? They was like, oh, the baby died, or maybe the mother passed away. And I'm just sitting up here like, ooh. So y'all just sitting up here letting people die? Like, I was sitting up here and I was just like, no. I had, like, during the time that I was there, I was admitted on August the 7th. That was his actual due date. And that's when I went into labor because I had IVF. So I knew everything was going to be, unless he was going to be a premature baby, I knew how everything was going to play out. So I was in labor on the day that I was supposed to be in labor. I got there. How the fuck do I don't have my child until the 10th? Like, how many hours do you want a woman to be going through labor? Like, that shit was crazy. I was like, I can't get no sleep. They gave me like 3 epidurals.
God dang.
And then you can't even imagine, by the time I got the C-section, they gave me another one. And so, yeah, I'm sitting up here like, I wasn't even coherent by the time they pulled the baby out of my stomach. It was crazy. It was crazy. So, like I said, I knew it was going to be a rant. And baby.
Can I step in and say my opinion on this? I think, because again, I've been watching the show for 10 years, just like y'all. I think Dr. Jackie made a huge mistake with what she said. I think she made a huge, mind you, I think this YouTube was from 2020 or 2021. She made the mistake of making those type of insensitive comments. And she made a mistake of honestly having private kitchen table talk on a public platform. She messed up. I still think collectively, I still think she's a good doctor. I think she means well. I think she definitely cares for her patients. I think she's empathetic. I think she's hardworking. I think she's dedicated to her patients. I still feel like that.
I feel like I want to ask you, when have you seen her be empathetic? When have you seen her? Where is the evidence?
Over years, I mean, I've
like
seen
when you keep calling people obese and talking about people's weight and nitpicking all the things. I've never seen a empathetic side to Jackie at all.
Okay, that's your opinion. Yeah.
But I'm asking you for the evidence. Like,
I can't.
We're watching the show, so
season 4, episode 2. I don't remember, but I still feel like she's a good physician. I think she does have certain ways. Over the years, I don't like the way she approaches people's in the past when it comes to people's weight. I think she's right. Like, yes, you need to lose weight, or you have to worry about heart disease and this. And I think the message is right, but the way she delivers it isn't always the best.
I don't like the way she was able to deflect and play victim on this bullshit when her thoughts, kitchen table talk, can cause somebody's life to be altered in a way that my life was altered. My son, the opinion that you have that Black women, whatever, tend to play victim or cry wolf.
Cry wolf, that's what she said, yeah.
Cry wolf. And now my son has had 72 hours of low oxygen. He's been diagnosed with autism. My life is different. His life is different. He could have died. Like,
what hurts the most is that it all could have been prevented. A lot of times when you hear these tragedies of the baby being diagnosed with something, the baby not making it, the mother not making it, 9 times out of 10, you hear, honestly, it could have been prevented had they listened to the woman, had they taken her complaints and concerns seriously, had they done their due diligence, so it yeah.
We're going to talk about this, Miss Kira, because that's the fucking shit that I don't like.
Yeah.
Her trying to play victim. I got canceled. She came down to the internet with some bullshit where she didn't accept accountability. Then she came back after she got the backlash of bitch that does not do it. She came back with some fake ass bullshit, and she looked like she been crying and snotting. Yeah, she might be crying and snotting because her wealth is in jeopardy. Her practice is in jeopardy. Y'all, when I tell you, Jackie has shown me over the last 4 seasons that she ain't shit. I'm sorry, y'all. These are not the opinions of Monique Nicole. You can still practice with her or whatever. But the shit that she did to Buffy, the bullshit she talks to people who are a little bit overweight. And I think as a doctor, especially with women, that weight fluctuates with your hormones, with your stress levels, what is going on in your life, and all that other stuff. Yeah. Like, I just don't understand how she does the things. There's no compassion there. I would never, ever want her to be my physician. I'm sorry. Just no. Because she has no, like, even when somebody apologizes to her, there's no empathy there. Oh, the only empathy she has is for her husband, the man who cheated on her. We good. But all the other women, everybody who may have made a misstep or whatever, she doesn't want to do nothing. Do you hear me? Nothing. Tears are for you. I don't know you. You could have did it. Apologies are for you. Just that stoic and girl, no, get the fuck out of here with that. I'm not here for it. I'm sorry. That's your doctor. You go ahead, be well. It's all right. But for me, it's a no. It's a no. And for her to play victim and everybody patting her back and doing all this stuff, and then they said, Kamala Harris said, be the change you want to see. Girl, message. Be the change you want to see. You sitting up here trying to do a PSA, but meanwhile, you sitting up here with a whole motherfucking live on YouTube, not out of context, might I add, because I watched the whole fucking video, and bitch, you said what the fuck you said. I told you it was going to be a rant, and it's going to be a rant. And no, absolutely not. We're not doing that. I'm not I'm sorry. I'm just not. I'm just not. There's no excuse for it. And for them to be sitting up there, where's the fucking picture of all them sitting up there? Oh, 30 seconds of saying something doesn't mean you should be canceled for. Yes, girl, you went to school. You went to school. You a doctor. We got it. We got it. You a doctor. But it does not negate what you're doing. And you are perpetuating a narrative that is bullshit. It's bullshit. Do y'all know that Black women were experimented on in the OBGYN categories with no anesthesia, no nothing? Because they thought Black women were so strong, strong Black woman. No.
Lord, very triggering. Yeah, it's very.
Let's not do that. Let's not. Let's not say that we did.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I feel like I said, I felt like this should have been a separate video. I probably will still do my video because I feel strongly, and I don't really want to. I was going to clip this and put it in a thing, but I don't feel comfortable putting Monique's face on what I'm saying. So what I'll end up doing is doing a different video with my story and why Dr. Jackie rhetoric is dangerous. And so, yeah. So y'all check that out or whatever. So I didn't like that they made her a victim in this whole thing. And I didn't like that she didn't have to speak for herself. I felt like everybody was speaking for her. And she was just like, oh, yeah, well, I had a hard time. And these people reached, oh, I got teddy bears and candy. Candy for what, bitch? You said it. You said it. And then they turn around and try to say that Quad leaked it.
Yeah, that bothered me. That bothered
How
me.
do you leak information that's on a public domain?
I thought that was
what y'all talking about.
I thought that was pretty terrible. Whoever started it, they didn't say who. Heavenly just said it was being talked about amongst the group, and I just thought that was so.
It's the deflection and the gaslighting. Like Quad actually had a full target on her back, and everybody was targeting Quad. And I'm not here for it. 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 And then Heavenly, for you to say that the resurface clip, the resurface that's on your public YouTube page that's still public to this day, right now, there's no way to leak nothing that's public, baby. Okay? So she was trying to take that shit off of her and put it on Quad. And I can't believe y'all was going for that shit. That shit was fucked up.
Terrible. That was terrible. That was terrible. That was terrible. That was upsetting for real.
It was fucked up.
Oh, I didn't like that.
I was mad. And no, Heavenly. People be falling underneath your guys, bitch. Your dirty slip was showing all this season. I seen it all this season. And I called it out. I said it. And I continue to see it. And you continue to reinforce what I'm saying. So yes, I'm sorry, y'all. There's my rant, child. It was a fucking mess.
Yeah, that was lame.
Look at the faces. How they just look at
so much vitriol. Just
And then Simone, let me not forget
in on
ass bitch. When you sat up there
and
said it up there and pulled her trauma, her fresh trauma.
Ooh.
And she kept saying, no, Simone, don't do it. Don't say it. Don't say it. She was begging. She was begging.
Terrible.
Hold on, I think I might got it.
Absolutely. After the Med Gala, she had an incident, a tragic, at her home, Simone, where
she begging her.
Babies died in her pool.
Okay.
Because no matter what we are going through, if you have something that catastrophic to happen, I'm gonna reach out. Okay. We will
nasty work.
This platform. It is about our real lives. But I try.
And people were saying, I ain't see no tears.
I hate people
And
say
she
that.
had a fucking tear
Breakdown.
at her. She didn't want to mess up her makeup.
Makeup, y'all, be for real.
Be fucking for real. She was blotting just like everybody else. Heavenly teared up.
Yep. Jackie.
Phaedra teared up. Everybody teared. Well, I ain't gonna say everybody. I know Jackie the fuck didn't.
No, Jackie did. Jackie put her tissue up first, then Heavenly, and yeah.
Oh, I got the video.
But I just watched it. But I think
I tried to be there for Quad. Cecil and I have opened our home. Do you know how many times I've been invited to Quad's home? Outside of this platform with a camera and a microphone.
I'm gonna guess it's low.
0.
Okay.
Can I speak to that, please? It's so low, it's 0. And I heard her. Simone, there was a time where her and I were very, very close. We fell out, don't know why it happened.
Okay.
We went out to dinner,
So
and I said,
exactly.
I want to apologize to you for anything I've done. And she said, I don't need time. You've done nothing to me. She said, I just don't want Toya upset at me. And that's what she said. Not my words. That's what you told me. You said, I'm not going to do anything.
This is what happened.
Jeopardizing my friendship with this one.
Right.
When I call her, she's there.
Right.
She invites me to her home. When her husband cooks for me, she has cooked for me. She has loved on me. Listen, that's not a reason to be upset with her.
I want to hear from.
That's all I wanted to say. There's no reason to be upset with her. And the vitriol and the stuff that she says and the way that she, like, her demeanor, the clenched jaw, the pursed lips. Why are you so mad? I'm not.
I don't like it. I think Dr. Simone made a terrible mistake, all to prove a point. You did not have to disclose the actual traumatic incident. All you had to say was there was a traumatic incident that took place in Quad's life, and I was there for her, and I showed up. That's all you had to say. You did not have to say the specifics. You did not.
She said it four times, Simone. Don't. She was like tragic, traumatic. And every time she was trying to say it, she was just like, don't say it. Like, don't say it. It has something to do with a child.
A baby, man. It's so traumatizing.
Like, I mean, if y'all follow the blogs, y'all know what the fuck it was.
Exactly.
She didn't have to say it. And I felt like it was mean-spirited.
It was all to prove a point. All to prove a point. Now look at Kira's. She said, "Watch your time, Nita."
Oh no, that was me playing the clip.
Oh, okay, because it's Bravo's clip. Gotcha.
Right. Simone, just say you don't like the woman, and let that just be that.
I just feel like in life, and I've experienced this, it doesn't matter what you do. There are some people who are just committed to not liking you. You could blink wrong, they're gonna say something about it. And I just feel like that's how Simone and Toya are towards Quad. It don't matter what Quad does, they just want to have an issue with her.
Yeah, absolutely. And also too, I wanted to just show this little clip because I did have it. This is
And I had something that you really believe I would do that to you? What did you even
look at her stonewalling her.
What's a really bad space?
I don't know. And she's sitting up here like y'all don't even know me well enough after 10 years to know that I wouldn't do that to you.
You know I would do that.
Bitch, Jackie, out of here. Sorry, it's a chop.
Whew, that was a lot. That was a lot.
It's a chop for me.
That was a lot.
That is it for that. But I'm telling you, that shit had me livid.
It was a lot.
Let's go ahead and get into the rating.
I'm giving it.
I give it a 9.5. It was
8.5.
It was good for me.
You know, it was a good part one.
Absolutely. It was a good 8.5. Okay, I'm gonna give it a 9.5 because I mean I think maybe I have an experience that will contribute more to the conversation. Like I said, it was gonna be a rant for me
Yeah,
because of what I went
I
through.
understand. I have had medical issues. I have been in and out of hospitals before. I have had multiple surgeries before. And I'm a big advocate for patient care. I'm very strict and picky about which doctor I see. I've had doctors neglect me and make mistakes. So trust me, I understand where you're coming from for sure. I get it. It's and it's something that I fear. It's something that I fear for my future
We all should fear. I
with
mean, if that's what a black woman is saying about us.
you know. Well, it was a good part one. Um should
I
be
enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I mean, it made me mad, but the thing about these shows is if you get me to talk about it,
yeah.
we have a conversation
The
about it.
conversation was being had.
There's something there. So
Exactly.
yeah, yeah.
So it was
Not
definitely
not
good.
no a personal attack, but I do feel like her in her position and her platform that's very irresponsible, and I felt like them making her the victim in this particular situation was no, no. She needed to take accountability, and I felt like she did the same thing that she did in her first video, and she so maybe the second video didn't even mean nothing because all she wants people to do is send her teddy bears and chocolates and call her every day.
Whew.
All right, girl. So yeah, we had a good time tonight.
It's a lot of good
Y'all make
conversation.
sure y'all are liking the video. Like, subscribe. Monique Nicole. Oh, let me take that down so we can get our names up there. If y'all like to send us a donation, it's Nita the Diva with 2 A's on Cash App, and it's Mo to the 13 for Monique Nicole. But you make sure you like the video. That's a free and easy way to support the channel.
Exactly.
Make sure you like, subscribe to everybody's channel, and you make sure you come back and join us next week.
Yes, please, y'all. And if y'all have other friends that love reality TV and reality shows, send it to them.
Right. She just trying to preserve her rep. It's okay. I got it. I got it. Oh, thank you, Monique.
Great live. Thank you, girl. Thank y'all so much for showing us support, our loyal
I love y'all.
group. We really appreciate y'all. We really appreciate y'all. I can't say it enough.
Yes.
Y'all
We're missing Inga tonight. Inga
I messaged her, but she must be busy.
She might be on another live.
Yeah.
But yeah, Miss Kira, the Bell Perspective. Hopefully she'll catch the replay. She was here earlier. She said she was here for Married to Medicine, but she's not here. Oh, we got a new person in the chat. Dominique Johnson. Hey, boo. I appreciate you coming by. Make sure you come back, subscribe, all that good stuff. LSW. And I know is Bondi and them going live tonight? I know they go live at
I don't know.
nights. So I understand. Make sure you just catch it on the replay. I'm actually going to chop and screw this up because I thought it was an excellent live tonight. So
It was
I
very good.
will be doing that because I went the fuck on. So.
You went in, girl. You ham turkey grits, girl. You went off.
Right. Daria was here. Everybody was here. LSW. I appreciate you. Not Inga in the streets, girl. All right, y'all. But we're gonna come back. Monique Nicole will be hosting next week unless she doesn't. Unless she has.
I mean, I always let you know a couple days ahead of time, so I'll let you know.
But we will definitely be back, y'all. Next week, catch us. We definitely got to get into this reunion part 2, baby. So
Yeah, should be very interesting.
we'll be there. All right, y'all.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Love y'all.